Priscilla, apparently also known as KonaBoda. As a poet and a romantic, I have immortalized in flowery verse the charms both corporeal and spiritual of many women. Yet when I open my mouth to sing the praises of Priscilla, I find, hard as this might be to conceive, that my throat constricts, words turn to meal in my mouth, and all elaborate turns of speech seem artificial and empty when compared to the natural beauty, talent, sensitivity, and intellect nature has bestowed her. Priscilla, or KonaBoda, the stage name under which she gained artistic renown, was, around the time of our story's beginning, enjoying the last stop of a triumphal tour of concerts that had taken her from the sumptuous courts of Lan Exeter and Pont Vannis through Tretogor and Kaelf, finally bringing her to the glorious city of Novigrad. Alright. Orson Jr. looks weirdly familiar. Cyprian Wiley the Younger was one of Novigrad's most dangerous criminals. He had inherited his father's casinos, fighting ring, and brothels, as well as the old man's sadistic tendencies, ruthlessness, and lack of scruples? That's a word I don't know. These traits had made the moniker Whoreson something of a family heirloom for his powerful criminal clan. Interesting. Nothing about... what was it? Rufus? Whatever the other guy was? Reuven, yep. Do you have anything else to say?
Geralt!
You sounded weirdly like Kira when you said that.
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Excuse me. Double excuse me. Jeez. Well, sure you won't mind if I use your bed for my kneeling, resting. Alright. Much more comfortable on my knees than the hard ground. I'm an idiot. And I believe I already saw that I don't have any junk to get rid of, so no need to hang around the tavern. So I just spent my level point on the explosive shield Quen ability, so that whenever Quen is broken, it makes a shockwave that knocks people back, which will be super useful.
All that steel on your back.
Now you
Only half of it is steel, actually.
behave.
Behave. But yeah, I've decided with that decision. I basically was already doing it, I was just not really... Oh, hey. Is that about Priscilla? The Kingfisher Inn proudly invites you to nightly performances by Priscilla the KonaBoda. Oh, KonaBoda is a noun? Guaranteed to tug every heartstring. Aw. And I'm immediately soaked. But yeah, I'd kind of already been on my way to doing it, but didn't really, hadn't really officially finalized it in my own mind until now. I'm basically going to try to, as I continue to level up, make myself a mage build, so to speak. I'm going to try to get all of the alternate casting things for the signs. I'm going to get as many of those as I can to increase my combat stamina regeneration as much as I can. And I'm going to just basically be a battle mage, and it's going to be awesome. So, there's that to look forward to. So this is the bathhouse, huh? I can't help but think maybe I should be here more in the evening than in the morning, but... Those giggle sounds, I feel like those are like... I've heard those before. Those are like very common sounds. Did I say trader? Traveler. You don't look very traveler-y. Oh, this is immediately... I can't tell if it looks more sensual or foreboding. Are these statues just have one booby hanging out? Yep. Pretty sure togas are mostly for men, but don't quote me on that.
Anybody there? Open up.
Well, gee. Aggressive much?
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Let's not be immediately pushy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Should probably...
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Probably speak up. Probably can't hear you very well through that thick door. Ew.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
Interesting name. For an interesting face.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Must
Let's
I?
go.
Can I keep my swords?
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Well, I'm not really sure if I want to, honestly. Why not? This one's closest. Am I in a towel again?
Splendid.
Yeah.
Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Oh, was he not gonna let me? Until I did.
Hey, Whitehead. Nice one, you have.
Oh, she's naked.
He doesn't blush. And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the horse's ass. And then he sent the body back, offering won't mind any better in peace. He's hung like a horse.
Excuse me. So what, this is the men's chamber?
Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Do I know
Last
him?
we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle.
Oh.
I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Why didn't I get
Got
it?
intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Well, gee.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
This is about to be awesome. Just bathhouse brawl. Really? I picked up the club? There was a sword there. Really,
First
Geralt?
ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! Son of a whore. All son's genius.
Gosh, that took a lot of hits. Oh wait, was that it? Where are the rest of them?
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
He's got a lot of naked women
Pranced in
tattooed
right
on him.
before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
I mean, not much to explain. Don't know what this is about.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam, you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
I mean, no matter to be super vague, they don't have to know exactly what's going on, but...
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Well, I mean, yeah, I need information. Do they know?
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
Do I still have that towel
What a mess
from...
that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I wish I knew what they were talking about. I guess I'll try to be nice.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra.